it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do keto meal plan for the week and keto meal prepping for the ketogenic diet. Coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I'm at a gas station, but I'm filming my ketogenic meal prep, our weekly keto meal plan. What can you make for a full week of keto? My meal prepping. I had a part one, which was the actual grocery shopping, a keto Costco video I did. Part two, I'll put these down in the description link below, was the actual first part of my weekly meal prep for keto. And this is part three. And before we dive into the content, give this video, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to see all things keto, all things intermittent fasting on my 67-pound weight loss journey. I'm hoofing towards losing 100 pounds. And we also have a free weekly keto meal plan in addition to the meal prepping that I'll show you at the end how to get that for free. But let's dive in. So we, on our other video, I did a buffalo chicken salad, I did a soup, I did a whole bunch of weekly keto meal plans, meal prepping. And then for this part three of this series, it's going to be talking about a keto pot roast, keto hamburgers, keto pizza, salads, and keto tacos. So let's dive into the salad component first. So I have 10 salads done, then another 2 of them done. This is 2 cups, but I air sealed it with broccoli, some red pepper, and yellow pepper. Got those set for 3 days worth. That way they're like vacuum sealed, so they might work. So next I'm gonna get my salad done. Normally I like to put my salads in mason jars, just because I think it's more fun that way and prettier. But instead I'm going to take my spinach and put in 2 cups of spinach, which is 1.5 net carbs. I'm gonna put some other little vegetable goodies in there to have salads made for the day. I'm making a whole bunch of them. Normally I would do these in glassware, but today these are traveling, so that's why they're in plastic. But so I have this to freeze. That's gonna have Kerrygold butter melted on top of it. And then I bagged up 7 baggies of the broccoli, just as a snack to dip into some carrots. For somebody who is starting keto, this is a great snack to have if you need to chew. So dip it in some ranch or steam it and put some Kerrygold butter on top or olive oil. I have an olive oil I like that just has garlic in it, whatever brand you want, but I like a garlicky one that I can steam with it to add a little bit of flavor. And then I also got set up over here 2 bags of broccoli that are gonna get frozen. They'll be for the later end of the week. So if you broke this up Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's the salad with the red pepper, broccoli, and yellow pepper in there. And it's 2 cups of spinach that I smooshed in there. Then these would be frozen on Thursday and Friday. Again, same thing with Kerrygold butter or olive oil on top. And then I've made a second set over here, again, for traveling purposes. But basically, this is the vegetable part, the keto vegetable. If you're not doing carnivore keto, this is a great way just to kind of have it. And then you can dump this by using a mason jar or dump this in a bowl and then put your salad dressing on top of it. Salads are super easy to make, just bagging up. I put them in bags because they were traveling. My preferred method is using mason jars because you can screw them on and keep them fresher longer for 4 or 5 days with the lettuce. If you just don't include, like if you put the lettuce, the spinach down first, or romaine leaves. If you're gonna use romaine leaves, don't chop them because the metal will make the lettuce wilt. Just rip them with your hands, the leaves. And by having salads in the mason jars, I'm more apt to use it and eat it than if it was like in the big container. Anyone else out there feel me? You mamas out there feel me, right? You feel me. I feel me too. If it's like almost ready to eat, I will eat it. If it's not, I will be like, let's go to Cracker Barrel or let's go to Chipotle. And doing weekly keto meal prepping has saved us so much money, so much time. We could be good financial stewards for causes that we're passionate about, like animal rescues and foster children. So our next thing that we made was our keto pot roast. So I am a little short on time, so I decided to put this on for 6 hours on high, but what I put in my crock pot was my shoulder roast, some bay leaves, Italian seasoning, pink salt, garlic, in apple cider vinegar, along with some canned tomatoes. Look, the dogs are sunning themselves. How sweet. I also got, this was my shoulder from Costco. I cut half of it off. So what's in there is basically like $14.50. This is a huge portion. This is going to be a lot of meals. I'm factoring it'll be about $2.50 per meal, and that will be a very generous portion size of the pot roast on my keto pot roast. So this is for a great lazy keto meal or an easy keto meal. I love this. Like, it took literally 5 minutes. I should have filmed it, but I totally forgot actually. I'm in my pajamas. because I wanted to get it in before the day started. It's an easy, great recipe, and I'm going to test freezing this pre-made, but I think that works too. If I put this in with the seasonings and just made it a dump, excuse my mess, my dump crock pot bag, in the freezer, I think that it would taste delicious. So I'm gonna try that with this piece, getting it all set up to be a dump bag for my next crock pot keto meal. My roast looks amazing. What an awesome lazy keto meal. Look at these radishes. That just looks like potatoes. That is going to taste delicious. I'm so excited to eat it. Quick editor's note, I'm editing this video right now, and I wanted to say adding the radishes in was amazing. It tasted just like potatoes in there with the juices when you're done, with a little sour cream on top. The texture of the radishes were very much like potatoes. You literally just take a radish, leave the skin on, wash them of course, and then chop off the root part of it. It makes for delicious potatoes in there and the juices, and it tastes really, really good for a low carb keto vegetable to have in your meals too. It makes for an awesome lazy keto vegetable as well. I'm going to link down in the description link below the recipe for it. I have a whole video of what the recipe is, how I make it, everything. But the new thing I've added to it was adding more bay leaves. Marron, it was so good. Let me show you the picture of what it looked like with the bay leaves on top. And then you can cook that in your crock pot either on high or low. I like using the crock pot with my Instapot both working, it's having two different people helping you. And so having the slow cooker for keto meals going, and then having your Instapot going for your easy keto meals, your lazy keto meals, makes this keto meal prep for the entire week go so much more smoothly and so much more efficiently. If you are loving this content, put down below weekly keto in the comments and smash the like button on it. Now back to the content. So for my first meal I'm going to be doing Keto Burgers. I have a super easy keto burger way of doing it. It's about $1.25, $1.50 per burger. Okay, I'm going to flip these bad boys over. These are the Costco ones from my Costco haul. They're very thick. And I want to make sure they're not like bloody on the middle. So I'm going to flip these over. And because they're thicker than most burgers, I had them cooked longer than normal. Usually for like a medium rare, you cook it 4 or 5 minutes on one side. I've been cooking these for about 8 minutes. So I'm going to put my timer on and re-put them down. I'll check them again probably in like 7 minutes just to make sure. These beets are cooking. And I got much more to go. So I've got this set done, this set going. By the way, I do this, I cut them in half to make sure that it's cooked at the right temperature and that I don't have any raw, I just don't like having, I like them cooked medium well. So this is the next batch up, and then I have those still to go to cook and flip. These are going to go on the grill for another 8 minutes total. So I just set my timer and I'll flip them again in a minute. So recap, applesauce is still wanting to hang out. I've got my burgers going, wrapping up over here on my burgers, getting those all set up. I need to cut the cheese, cut the cheese to go with those. Everything is kind of going along here, trucking along, getting things all organized. Here is 2 burgers. I cut them in half. Pork chop and applesauce are so excited. The next thing I had was hamburgers. I like to cook my hamburgers in advance and freeze them because, hello, you can just microwave them. If it's a really busy night, like tonight, for example, I'm filming this at a gas station. This was not the intention for the day. Life just happens, and life happens. And so having backup easy go-to meals, hamburgers is one of them. The other easy go-to meal that I freeze is my taco meat. I make my own taco seasoning because of creepy carbs in it. Let me put that in the description link below, as is my taco shells in the description link below. So I've got my taco meat seasoning, or not seasoning, but I've got cooking. I use the 3 packets from the Costco organic meat. Applesauce is very excited about this. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning on top. If you want how I season with no dextrose or maltodextrin, I will put that in the description link below as well. So I've got my taco meats on there, and then these little ones, so those are individual size servings, 1 and 1, and these are 2 and 2, so it's a family of 4, 1 and 1 for like lunch or whatever. Ignore the bread in the back, that's for my family. My husband and my son do not eat keto, but this makes for a lazy, easy keto meal because you can just put this in the freezer, cover it, put it in saran wrap, and then just thaw it out the night before. So then you just have to microwave it, obviously not in the foil, but it makes for great freezing. I love using here's another one, glass containers. That's for a different recipe, but these are going to a different family, so I am putting them in foil since it's not my own home. that are keto taco shells. I do love using the romaine lettuce, which you can make for your salad. You can multi-purpose that romaine cups for wraps. You can multi-purpose it so many different ways, which is why I like getting the romaine lettuce in addition to the spinach. The one thing I didn't talk about in my other video from yesterday and the part 2 of this 3-part series was the usage of glass jars. One, plastic's super not good for you if you microwave it or heat it up, and so I like keeping them in glass jars, but more importantly, it's the visual aesthetics of it, is part 2 of that. And then part 3 of why I love using glass containers is I find it keeps my food fresher longer, so I'm not throwing stuff away. I hate wasting food. I hate throwing out food. I hate to even say that I've done that, but I've done that. I'm guilty of it. Guilty as charged, and I feel like some of y'all are too with that. So using glass containers has been super, super helpful, using the Pyrex containers and mason jar containers. I will put those in the description link below because they've been super, super helpful for us in terms of storage and putting salads in the mason jars and like meat in the Pyrex containers. It makes things so much easier. So here's the little mini pizzas that I have. They just have some of the Costco basil pesto on there. You can also use the ALDI pesto, whichever one you want. And then I just put a little bit of mozzarella cheese. You could actually use cheese balls or like fresh mozzarella cheese. I just wanted to use up from the cheese that I got from Costco. I'm gonna put this back in the oven and bake it a little bit till it's melted, and then I'm gonna flash freeze these bad boys. So here's them all done, nice and ooey gooey. I'm gonna let them sit for a minute and then flash freeze them. I have my other set in here baking. I've already flipped them, so those are gonna bake. And then my next batch is in the microwave to start making and putting together. Sometimes I'll do the pesto, sometimes I'll do pepperoni with tomato sauce. Today I'm just doing straight pesto because I really, really like the high fat oils that are in here. It's delicious. It's very satiating. Next set of them are done. I'm just waiting for those to cool before I flash freeze them. Applesauce is helping. And then here is my next set of crusts baking in there. And we're getting the last ones done. So excited about our lazy keto meals and our easy keto meals. And then I like cutting these into pizza sticks. They're super, super good. Just having like, makes for an easy bite. That's delicious though. Can't wait to eat my lazy keto and easy keto meal. The next thing I made was our keto pizzas. I'm loving making them just in little individual servings, making them for the whole quarter. So don't make them once, make them for like 3 meals worth, and actually make them with the pesto. I made them in mozzarella, but you could make them with the tomato sauce. I love the ALDI brand because of the low sugar and low carbs and the quarter size tomato sauce cans that Aldi has. But if you order them on the internet, you don't need to pay like $10 for the sugar-free ones. Just find them, look at your labels, and you can find them in your grocery stores. And in my recent Walmart keto haul, I had that in there too. But I like making them, like make them out and then just put them with the parchment paper in a Ziploc bag, pop them in the freezer, and then just microwave them. It makes for, my kid had that the other night and was in heaven. He was just in heaven, as was I. It was so good. Or you can take another hack that I use for my weekly keto meal planning and meal prepping is making breadsticks, and then you can freeze those and then you just dip them in Alfredo sauce. Who doesn't love Alfredo sauce? It's amazing and fabulous, all in one. So those are my tips. If you are loving this video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you put in the comments below weekly keto so I know to do more videos just like it. If you like this 3-part series, go check out part 1, part 2. But if you want me to do more 3-part series, will you put in the comments below if you would like these series type things? I'm happy to do it, and with other stores. I do have your free weekly keto meal plan, and an actual meal plan I email you every week, usually on Weight Loss Wednesdays. You can sign up to get that for free in the description link below, and it's downloadable with one of the plans, and then to get on every Wednesday it goes out, although today is Wednesday when I'm filming this and it's not going out till very late tonight, but usually it's Wednesday mornings. I also have a free Costco keto shopping list and a free Aldi keto shopping list, both down in the description link below, and I have other keto shopping lists that are coming in the works that will be released. You don't want to miss tomorrow's episode. On Thursday and Sunday I've got some amazing YouTube content coming out for you guys. My videos come out every 4 days, and then I take the 5th day of rest, but I chronically have keto content coming out and intermittent fasting content coming out. Do y'all like my Karl Lagerfeld sweatshirt? I'm wearing it today in honor of Karl. I hope you make it a powerful day, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye guys.